It will not last forever. You are doomed to eventually fail. You are doomed to fall to your knees and beg forgiveness for your taunting, for your never-ending bullying, for your toxicity, for your hatred. And by God, will I have my redemption. Oh, I will. My day in the sun will come. But it is true, I missed yet another reset of dailies. I was busy. I was busy. I didn't even turn my PC on yesterday. I was busy, man. I was busy. I didn't get it. It's not fair. I'll get it when I get it. You know what I mean? I technically could get it at 4 PM today, but we have drama time.
62 months. Where has the time gone?
So maybe just before drama? Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe. We're waiting for better hippos. That's what it is. It's a low quality, poor person's hippo. That's what it is. But my day will come. I actually realized late yesterday that I did not do the 10 seconds or whatever it takes me to do my hippo dailies. But I can say this. You will enjoy, I think, you will enjoy the reason I missed my hippo. Yesterday, me and the team, me, Mr. Nups, and Mr. Chris, spent the entire day producing content for tomorrow. The Questlink Conflict 2022 Showdown is tomorrow afternoon. We will be live from the PG Arena to throw down in the biggest way possible. And what we have prepared for you, if all goes well, I think you're going to have a good time. I think you're going to have a good time. And even if you don't like it, you can still win some chairs and disc plates and shit. You can still win a bunch of shit. But we filmed what I would guarantee, and I think Chris would agree with me on this, as he was laughing throughout most of the day, the most ridiculous things we've ever produced at PreachGaming. And I say that as a man of honor, as a man of integrity, and as a man who just wants things to work out well. Alright? I sit before you as a stalwart champion. It's going to be a good day. We got some guests arriving today for tomorrow. They've got some filming and setup and production to do. So through the day, later on this afternoon especially, we will be having some guests arriving. It's going to be good. It's going to be a hell of a time. But Lulu awaits. Lulu awaits. Let's jump into the game. Let's get down here. I already know what's behind me. I know what lurks behind me. I absolutely know what lurks behind me. This is toxic. You understand that, don't you? This is toxic. This is absolutely toxic. You know, I'm very happy for you. I am. I'm very happy that you all diligently farmed. I have changed. Do you understand? I have changed. I am no longer bound by the constricts of the MMO gaming world. I can casually get my hippo whenever I want, okay? Whenever I want. Get out of the way. Stupid hippo haters.
Hippoless, almost fishless. Why am I even subbing?
I think you're subbing for moments like this. To watch the anguish and torment all come together in one cohesive unit. I would imagine this is what you're subbing for, honestly.
Hi, Preach.
I think you not only want this moment, but you want the next moment as well. And you want the moment after that, and the one after that, and the one after that. You want all those moments. I will say, we have an opening ceremony tomorrow at 2 PM. We will be more than happy to see many faces down at the Crawler Stadium to represent. There'll be a lot of people tuning in, I hope, who are not familiar with the shenanigans of the Crawlers. And maybe they wish to see exactly what the Final Fantasy XIV community could put together. that they can't see in other games. Because they'll be phased. They'll be swapped out. They'll be removed from sight as to not impede the gaming experience. Casual? You make me sick! True. Chapu would have got his Hippo by now. I should have got it yesterday. I should have got it this morning, is what I should say. I should have got it. I should have found some time in the day to do fucking dailies, but I did not. I did not. I did not have time. In fact, I think I sweated so much yesterday. All of us ended up drinking like 20 bottles of water yesterday. We had to do an emergency visit to get resources for everybody. Oh, Zoe on patrol. AFK patrol. Walk right past the guard. Oh, the casting booth has moved. It's now got a red velvet rope. Okay. It's now got a red velvet rope. Oh, I love this background you guys have made. Oh, this is awesome. This is so good. How was Sports Day? An absolute bag of shit. An absolute bag of shit. Sports Day was the biggest piss take ever. This is the emergency backup if people are being douches. Yeah. This is the emergency backup. Did I take part? No. Sports... My older son's birthday, who's just 1 year ahead of my youngest son, had a sports day that had medals, had competitive angles, had winners and losers. The school is very much not everybody wins. Somebody will win, somebody will lose. So I ended up going to my youngest son's where it was just, they went around a circuit for an hour in groups of 4 playing the most shit games ever. Like throw the ball at the cone on the floor. Throw a basketball in a hoop, where they didn't record anything. They just got to play each game, and then it was over, and then you could take your kids home. The Crystal Calls will bring the law and win it. Oh, win it and win. I hope so. We have the brackets now. You know who you're facing up against. Nobody got a medal. It was just like a fun day. Fuck off. Arseholes. Oh, music. Excellent. Thank you. As promised for your collection. Oh, wind up it free. Oh, awesome. And more music. Yes. Lionheart is actually the fucking Midas of providing fat beats. Gimme. When I actually get to the point where I can decorate my room, it's going to be absolutely a musical fiesta. It's going to be so good. When we get there, it's going to be so good. Join me, you freak. Yeah. Right, I'm getting this done now. 100%. Before I have to go the Lulu Booba, we're doing this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Have I gone past it? I totally have. There we go. Give me an if. Mike thinks he could decorate. I don't go in my room. I don't go in my room. It's bad. I don't go. I need these dailies, and I need one quest later. One. I literally need one. Oh, but I'm going to have to do the story bit as well, aren't I? I hear about Asmod's shit show? No? What's he done now? In fact, where's Jesse up to? I bet he's finished the whole game now, right? Oh, is he playing? Was Zach playing FF? I assume so. No gameplay, yeah. No gameplay, 6-hour intro. Oh, that was his shit show. I'm going to play FF. I'm going to play FF. I do want to catch up with Jesse, though, because his journey has been just nothing short of fantastic. Fantastic. That's me. Okay, send this to Preach. I think he said he is going to play Bioshock. Roll quest spoilers? Oh, okay. So, has he not finished Shadowbringers yet, then? He's not completed Shadowbringers. Right, okay. So he did his role quest first. That's fine. So I probably don't want to know any of this, because this is content I haven't done. Yeah, he did 5.0. We saw that, not yesterday, the day before. We saw it the day before that. And then he was playing WoW. Okay. Alright. Emotional damage. Get away from me! Please leave me alone. It's making me feel bad. You don't even like hippos. I love hippos. You don't even like hippos. Go away. I fucking love hippos. As we started Stobler Tuesday, I want to say he faces Xenos, and yesterday was Allcraft and then V Rising devs. Ah, okay. That's fine. You misspelled Que. I don't love the Que. I'm sorry. I don't like chocobos. I love Que. I should correct that. I love Que. I don't love chocobos. Oh god, that is an old school one. Old school. If you like Hippo so much, where's yours? It's coming. It's coming. It's gotta be here. It's gonna be here. I like the Que. The Que is very different to the chocobos. Like, I like Alpha. I don't like stinky chocobos. It's like Lalafels. I don't like Lalafels, but I like Bex, right? There's a distinct difference. Very clear, very open, yeah? What's wrong with chocobos? Oh, they remind me of horses. Fucking hate horses. I absolutely detest horses. You know, someone that probably died at Emma's show the other day? From horses. Just randomly. Just randomly probably died. Or is at least completely paralyzed. Like... I hate horses. The full story of what happened is so ridiculous. I kind of want Emma to tell it. Because... when she described it to me, it sounds so fictional. But it was in the paper. It actually happened. It actually happened. Like, they needed 3 ambulances and all sorts of stuff. Like, to talk about a chain of events. You ever seen Final Destination? Where, like, a drip of water ends up murdering people in the most ridiculous way? It was one of those moments. It was one of those moments that happened to Emma live and in person at a horse show. Where the ambulance for one person injured another, like, 3 people... and scarred them for life, and then knocked down a fucking food stand, and then they needed another ambulance. It just got so ridiculous, and then Emma ended up being a witness and had to give a statement and all sorts of stuff. I'll let her tell it later. It's so stupid. I have 2 minutes. Okay. What am I doing? I have 2 minutes to bring this box over here? Okay. Did it. Nailed it. Awesome. I'm actually a riding instructor. Worked with horses professionally. Changed jobs when child was born. Had to sell. I won't allow my kids to ride them. Emma, the kids do ride horses. They wear all the protection in the world. They look like they're going into death race or something like that. They have, like, helmets, they have body protectors, they have back protectors, they have leg protectors. That was the only way I was allowing my kids to go on horses. It was the only way. Like, if they fall, they bounce. Like, that's the way it needs to be. But even that, the horse that did something horrible to a lady at Emma's show tripped over and fell on her. That's what happened. The horse just tripped over going around an arena and just fell on top of her. And that was it. Like... what a shit show. What's your stance on motorbikes? My brother and his son, who is his son is 1 year younger than me. They both have, I don't know if they're classed as super bikes. I don't know if my brother's in the chat. I know he had... I don't think they're like super bikes, but they have bikes like this, because I know they owned, like, between them, they've had 6 of these bikes. They trade bikes quite a lot. Hayabusa bikes. So these are the bikes my brother and my nephew ride, and they do this every weekend. They just ride these bikes. If my brother's coming to my place, he's coming on one of these. I don't think he's got a Busa right now. They always say they've got the Busa, but they have a ridiculous love of bikes, okay? And they have at least 2 or 3 bikes in their garage at my brother's house. But that's what they ride. They ride the Busas. They go to tracks and things like that and do that. My dad was also a huge motorcyclist. Emma loves motorcycles. But, when I was growing up and my brother wanted to take me out, we used to go, this is going to sound so Manchester and poor. Okay. I hope my brother's not here. Okay, so my brother was in the Territorial Army, which is like, who's been in the TA who can describe what it is? It's not like full-fledged army. It's like reserves. But you do like a couple of years of army training. Kind of like the National Guard. Maybe. Yeah, like a militia. Kind of. He got sent to the Falklands to do his training. He was in the Falklands for 2 years to do his military training. But it definitely made him into... for a short period of time. He's not like this anymore. This probably lasted for like 2 years after he came back. Into Mr. Special Army Soldiers, Mr. SAS. So he would come back and like allow me to sleep in his like army sleeping bag. He brought a Humvee to where we lived and took us for a ride in a Humvee, which was really cool. But when he came back, he wanted to impart his military training onto me and his son, because we, like I say, there's only a 1 year age difference between me and his son, so we're about the same age. And what he decided to do is, at the weekend, when my parents would drop me at my brother's so they could have a break from me, they were basically fucking, right? They just wanted me out of the way, which I respect now as a parent. They just dropped me off at my brother's for a Saturday and a Sunday. We would watch football, which I hated, absolutely detested. There would be the period of time where we would go to the local football game, and we would watch the football where my brother would play and his friend would play, and we'd have to stand there. And me being a big fat kid who wanted to play games, would steal all the orange slices. But then after that, we would go hunting. So hunting would be to go to the fields which ran along the local train tracks. So you're probably talking 10 or 12 miles of sort of open fields. And we would take dirt bikes and air rifles. So we're talking the ones that shoot them pellets that are about this big, you know, the tiny, but they look like a rifle, but they shoot them little like plasticky pellet things. So we would take the air rifles and dirt bikes and go riding through the fields, looking a bit like we're from Mad Max, but dollar store Mad Max, and do that stuff. And then what would happen is my brother would buy camo paint, you know, basically lipstick for your face. My brother would buy camo paint, and what he would do is he would give himself a 20-minute head start and go and hide somewhere in the bushes of this massive miles worth of track and cam up and bring a scrim net. He was very big on his scrim net, which was basically just green netting. And hide and conceal himself and be stealthy. And then we would have the rest of the day, up until it went dark, to find him somewhere. Yeah, he was all gillied up. It's not a ghillie suit, it was just him in his, like, green camo gear, and then he would just put a net over himself and paint his face black and hide in a bush. And then we would have to find him. To which we obviously couldn't be arsed. Duh. So we would just kind of walk for like 4 hours and then eventually come out and call us shit for not being able to find him. And that is the limit of my military training. That is the absolute limit. But during this time, I was not allowed to ride the dirt bikes. I wasn't allowed to ride the dirt bikes because I hadn't been on them. And my dad was very against it. And my dad, despite their legacy of motorbikes, talked me out of it, of ever trying motorbikes. And he just said, because it doesn't, his words to me were, it doesn't matter how good you are, because all it takes is one dickhead in a car to kill you or maim you or fuck you up. Later in life, I ended up working at a biker bar and found out that was entirely true, because over the 4 years I worked at a biker bar, practically every single one of them ended up seriously injured in some way or another for some extended period of time. Only a couple were ended up actually like semi-crippled from it, but yeah. It was a period of time, so that's what talked me out of it. So I'm the only one of my immediate family who does not bike and motorbike. But I like mountain biking. That's fun. But I do not bike. Go with some money. Money! It's true, in a car, but you're way safer in a car. Yeah, you are. You're protected in a car. You can still get obviously hurt in cars, but you are way safer in a car. Way, way safer. One of my cousins is unrecognizable for his younger days after a motorbike accident. Yeah, like, watching all the bikers compare the amount of metal in their bodies. Don't just walk past nuts, like you own the place. Go sit down. How was your travel for the PreachCon people? From Schiphol, because Schiphol's kind of fucked. Say hi to Nups, everybody.
Hello.
Gamer God is in the house.
Is my mic on?
Yep.
Yep. It was awful. It was
don't say that, man.
It was absolutely awful. If you're going to travel to PreachCon and you're going through an airport that is connecting lots of flights all over the world, get there like 4 to 5 hours before. Because my queue for security was like 3.5 hours.
You waited 3.5 hours to just give them your laptop and walk through.
Yes. Yeah, and then I had to sprint. I popped sprint, right? And I just made it with like 10 minutes to spare.
So you barely got to the plane?
Barely, yeah.
Can we just say you were fine in Manchester, though?
Manchester was okay. It was like 45 minutes of passport queues. That was it.
Manchester for the win.
I'm not sure what it's going to be like going out of Manchester.
Fine. Yeah, going out is fine.
Yeah.
I did that recently because I went to Spain. Yeah, going out was fine.
It'll be similar then, because it's both EU, right?
Yeah.
Flying to Netherlands, flying to Spain.
Have you noticed, curiously, because now Brexit's happened, I get like mocks and the EU people do not like it. And they noticeably make it harder for Team UK. Which is like the way it has to be. They're very pissed off about it, as are we. So we have like a separate queue now. And what they actually did in Spain is they've cornered off a portion of the airport for an extra queue if you're British. So at least in the Benidorm airport, I'm not sure which one it is, it's Alicante. You go through check-in, then you go through security, then they push you to like the poor area of the airport where they built a wall with another passport check, and it's just for British people. And they make you do the whole thing again.
As a double check.
A double check, yes.
So it's not like you have those signs where it says like, if you have a European, American, whatever passport, all passports, the British.
In Germany, when I came back from Germany, they had that, but they also have built a poor people area. So I'm not, where were we? Hamburg? So Hamburg Airport. They then built an extra like kiosk within the seating area, which was again a double passport check. And I was just like, you motherfuckers. Like, obviously I get it. I totally get it. But and everybody hates
totally
you.
deserved.
Oh
right?
yeah, the passport people hate you. They're like, move on. Move on.
You're jumping your character, by the way.
That's good. Cherry MX. Cherry MX. But yeah, if you're British and you're coming from an EU airport, at least the two I've been on since Brexit, like, they noticeably are like, you piece of shit.
To be fair,
I didn't vote for it, man. Like,
to be fair, you guys are alright with allowing us into your country.
Yeah. Please come back.
But only for 6 months and on a tourist visa. If you want to work it, no.
How long have we been doing your visa now? Year and a half?
It's 9 months since we've paid, and it's been in process for like 12 months or something.
Yeah. It's been a long time since we tried to get you over here.
Absolutely. Now I'm here for a week. It's been fantastic, and I'm gonna dread going home.
What did you think you were doing when you came over this week? Because in fact, you weren't supposed to come this week. I said I wanted you to come at a week where we weren't doing something special.
Yeah.
So you could just have the work type. But then you were like, that's dumb. Stop wasting money. Like you always are. So you're like, no, I'll come for the PvP tournament to help out. But your first day you ended up painting.
Spray painting, putting blue tack into things. Moving around equipment in the studio.
Not much sat at your desk, let's put it that way.
I have not sat much on my desk. My emails, I don't even want to look at them at this point because I haven't done them.
But yesterday was good.
Yesterday was fantastic. We filmed so many good things, everyone.
We nearly got inspected. I don't want to give away the scene that we filmed yesterday because it's out tomorrow, but I think we definitely raised suspicions with the local Islamic community that we were filming some sort of racist story. I will tell that story on Monday because the clip won't make sense until you see what we did. But we definitely were questioned a couple of times as to why are you here again?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
This?
Yeah, what are you doing? Because we definitely were the 3 whitest people in the world, and we ended up purely out of coincidence right outside, and it's not a mosque. It's like an Islamic gathering place, but they were having prayer.
Yeah, it was
It coincidentally also lined up with prayer time, and they were coming out going, "Why are you outside here again? Like, what are you doing?" And we tried to explain it, but the thing is, the thing we were filming was so fucking stupid and so ridiculous that even after I showed them what we were filming, they were like, "You're white supremacists, like 100%. You're white supremacists."
No, I don't think so.
They definitely had some issues there.
They didn't understand, but they didn't make a fuss either.
No, we told them we were going very. Luckily, we were at the end of the shoot because it just happened to coincide, and we were like, "Look, we'll be gone in 2 minutes." And we like showed them the cameras. It's like, we're not filming the signs. This looks on the shot. This is just a building. It's not like got the sign in or anything like that. And they were like, "Oh, okay."
Shall we go down and show them the finished product after?
I think Chris has done outtakes. I don't know if it's on the outtakes. We'll see. I'll explain it when they see it tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow anyway. You'll get it. But yeah, it's good.
I'm not racist, I swear.
I swear. I have an Islamic friend with all the cliches in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
It was pure coincidence because we were stood there and suddenly everybody started showing up for prayer, and then the music started, and I was like,
"Oh, oh
no, shit!" And then he came out once. No, he turned up to open the doors. He's like, "What are you guys doing outside here?" With a video camera on a tripod, stood in the street because Chris was in the middle of the road. And we're like, "Oh, we're shooting this thing," and he's like, "Right, okay." And then he went inside, and then a load of other people showed up, and they were looking at us like, "What the?" And then as they went in, he come out again. He goes, "What is it you're filming again?"
Yeah, they must have had a conversation inside.
Yeah, somebody went,
like,
"Why are those guys outside?"
Have you seen those guys?
Oh, fun times. But luckily we did not raise any alarm bells.
No,
I don't think so. I think we got it. I think we were fine.
It was fine.
Yeah, Nob's got his luggage, but you didn't bring a suitcase, did you? You just went hand luggage.
No. I made sure to buy like one of those made to fit the maximum dimension of what you can bring on board. One of those suitcases. That's actually fine for a week. Going longer than a week, you're gonna get into trouble. And I imagine if you're a woman, you're gonna want to bring more.
You would have walked through the baggage claim area. Was it chaos?
It was actually not. It was fine. There was some sectioned off bags, but it was not too bad. The belts were going. To be fair, the passport control was going slower, probably than the bags were coming in.
That's how they've done it. They've bottlenecked you at passport control,
maybe
giving them a good hour to get the bags off the plane.
Yeah,
that's big brain. Actually, they won't complain about the baggage if we slow them down at passport control. Because you can't use the biometric stuff.
Yeah, but that was an hour queue.
For biometrics?
Yeah,
How many people were there? Because they have like 8 booths for that.
I mean, you've come off a plane there, so you know that long corridor where you eventually end up in the passport hall, right? So there was like a snake going all the way there before you got to the hall.
Bummer.
So yeah, that's a lot.
Well, you always end up with some dipshit who can't use it. So it says put your right hand on, and they're like shoving the face into the sensor. Right,
and then they don't put the entire passport flat.
Yeah, and they're wearing a mask, and they're like, they can't recognize me. Yeah, you always end up with those dipshits who it's like waiting to get like money out of the machine, and they haven't even got their card out yet, and you're in a queue, and they're like, okay, now I begin the process. Like,
yeah.
I'm that dipshit. Are you the person who doesn't get the laptop out before you get to passport control? Because that drives me nuts.
To be fair, in Amsterdam, you don't need to do that because they have CT scans, so you can leave everything
Germany didn't either. In fact, I started unpacking my bag because in the UK, you take out any big electronics, so phone, laptop. That's it.
Water bottles need to be out.
Oh, they need to be in a plastic bag because that renders them inert. Right? So if you bring... No, this is true. If you were to say pack C4, right? If you get C4, but you put it in a little plastic bag, it could never explode. That's what I learned from passport control, from security at airports.
Does that seem right, chap?
Yeah, I brought plutonium through, plastic bag, GG's.
Fine.
Yeah, totally fine. As long as you do that, you're fine. You can bring a machete and fucking machine gun, whatever it was, as long as it's in a plastic bag.
Not more than a litre, though.
No, not more than a litre, because
no,
the plastic bag is rendered useless. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, you want to make sure that's true. But you can then buy it on the other side, so you're fine.
Tax-free.
Tax-free. Yeah, you can then go buy litres of water if you want to. You can take out fucking barrels of water if you want to, because that's approved water.
Exactly.
Yeah, that costs you £2.50 a fucking bottle.
Oh,
shit.
man.
So tax.
But you didn't pay tax. You didn't pay tax.
Did not pay tax. So we're all good. You've got a busy day. You need the crawlers today, or some.
Yes, so when you're jumping to FF10,
Which will be shortly.
I'd love to have 10 volunteers who can hang around and we can jump into some private matches just to see what the overlays look like, how the process works, to get everything set up to have a smooth day tomorrow.
Yes, so if there's 10 crawlers available for God Gamer, just to jump in a couple of private Questling matches, just to see how the camera work and all that's going to work. That's what it's for. But not asking anybody to kill each other or anything. So it's just a case of like, how does the queuing process work? All that.
You know what I see? I see Raven there. He was the first one who said, "Count me in."
He's got to kill everybody. Yeah,
he's going to be practicing.
Yeah, he's going to be
no
training.
one's had any practice.
Assemble! Assemble, Hot Tub Esports. Assemble. Awesome, dude. Well, we'll get back to it because we've got a lot of guests coming today.
Yep.
And I need to get some boomer in my life.
Would you like a drink, Mike?
I have a drink. I'm fine, but it is got to be roast. Is it red hot tomorrow? Because otherwise, we have to buy fans.
No, it's got to be like 20 or something.
Okay, awesome.
Fine.
Sweat so much yesterday. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Say bye. Bye. You know me too well. Yeah, full try hard. What do we got? Oh, leap. Yeah, sure. No problem. Oh, Lulu. I volunteer to murder Raven. Big boober. Big. Oh God, I got a really weird image. Ooh. Adventure plate check. I like that. Don't like it. Too flashy. Happy birthday, Woden! Happy birthday, Delino, Sheep Smuggler, Talners, and Jonettes, and Gallimore! Thank you very much for the subs, people. Thank you very much. So there you heard it. If you're coming from, if you can, when you're coming to PreachCon, if you're flying, hand luggage. Hand luggage is the way, my friends. Hand luggage is the way. Get your hand luggage, and you can bypass if there are any issues with thingies. The other suspect is a compilation of Asmon and Jeeth, good clips. Oh, is it one of the FF14 things? No. I imagine so many people were awaiting Zach logging in. But a crawler style intervention. Hey, we've got Jeeth to play Bioshock though. That's good shit. Where did Noble get to? He's finished now, right? Noble's done. Has he even done the FF4 stuff? Has he done the new adventure? He's done that as well. Nice. Oh, that's great. Yeah, Noble's completely done so. I hope he enjoyed it. Gonna see him soon. Noble's going to be here in wonderful Manchester. Wow, Law Nerd is happy.
I'm just so fucking happy right now. Oh, like I'm so happy right now, you have no idea. I'm just so fucking happy right now.
You happy to fight Mommy? He almost broke during the walk. I mean, he's held strong, that lad. That's me. Oh, he's hosting us. He's held strong, hasn't he? He's held very, very strong. He's got a heart of cold, that lad.
Missed out on a talking spot. Hang on. Aye, I did.
Why is he a puff of darkness?
If I didn't have you, I swear.
He missed one? What a loser.
No, this is... Listen to the silence. Hang on.
He's not even like RP walking. Like, I don't think he even understands how to finish the game. I don't think he understands. Where was the RP walk? Where was the immersion factor, right? He's not immersed at all. He's just there for the storytelling. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. What happens to hippos when they get too cold? I don't know. They get hypothermia. I could have sworn that's Bex hiding under there. Appreciate my Misty outfit? Oh, that's really good. That's really good, Bex. Where's Brock at, though? You do look a bit like Psyduck. You look more like Psyduck. Oh, that's sad. Oh, come on, no. Yeah. Exactly like it. Hold on, what's Dennis got? So German. So German. There's a minion that's basically a Psyduck. I don't know what Bex's obsession with ducks has come from. I don't like the year of the duck. The children of the duck are devil people. He's chasing the bunny gliders. Did you hear Blizzard are going to take some inspiration from FF, but I feel they missed the point? I didn't hear any of this stuff. I've literally been gone a day, and it's like 8 billion things have happened in the fucking world of MMOs. I know I forgot how to play Leap. Me and Bex from Grinding Gear Games bonded over ducks. We do like Grinding Gear Games. Path of Exile is a fine game. How? Just not paying attention. If you're not going to pay attention, it's quite easy to fall down in this. So where did you get this inspiration from FF for? I mean, one of the inspirations I hope they get is single boss encounters. God bless. God bless. I would really like to see more one-off boss encounters. I think extremes have been my absolute pleasure. Or just teleport to the boss. WoW's pretty adamant about its trash. I haven't done Sepulchre, but I'm told by everybody the trash in there is horrendous. Like, absolutely horrendous. Like, my last encounter with that stuff would have been... I think the worst trash. Besides Blackwing Lair, which is, like, infamous for how bad its trash was. The N'Zoth raid, that just had that midsection that was just gauntlet after gauntlet of trash. And you were just constantly... And then you had to jump down that giant hole to fight the bosses. And there was trash all the way up it. Trash all the way around it. Ugh. Awful. Absolutely awful. It was the worst. At least checkpoints at bosses so you don't have to walk. Yeah, I don't see the benefit of runbacks. I don't. I really don't. Once you've got to the boss, I don't see the benefit of runbacks. It's become the meta to find new and intriguing ways to get past the trash boss.
Were that big.
Let's go look at some big boobs, man.
2 quests done. Amazing. All right, guys. So I think that wraps it up for the MSQ today. I think that I want to keep on pace to finish it about the same time Rich did. And so, yep, we're about done. Pretty crazy. We made a lot of progress, and yeah, I think that's how you do the MSQ, right? I think so. Yeah, actually, this reminded me of something. Here, let me watch.
I wonder how much he remembers.
35 minutes.
Bye. Have a great time.
It's just a voice.
No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
You ain't gonna fool me.
I said halt.
Oh shit.
That's a British accent, sir. You watch your mouth.
That's why they need body cams. Questions. All right, good. What the fuck is...
You've been way too long, Zach.
Oh. Huh? What the hell is that? I think there's one that spawns right here. It didn't spawn. Fuck. Wait, no, how's he... Guys, I'm getting fucking...
I need to try this one day.
Shit!
Oh, again. I did try it on day 1
please,
of the saucer. I did try it day 1.
Yes,
but
I got it. I did
my Chocobo was constantly running out of juice, man.
Okay, come on. God, bro. Like, oh my god, bro.
Yep.
Like,
That's all I remember from Chocobo racing.
Guys,
What's that buff? Is it Frenzy or something that somebody could put on you and then your Chocobo just has no stamina left? Right?
I mean,
it's
guys,
the worst.
This is...
And they could do it to you so early in the run. It's not as bad as my Blitzball.
Be here because you finish last every single year, but you still keep coming back.
Where can I buy this game? Well, the funny thing about that is buying the game is harder than... I spent more time trying to figure out how to buy the game than any fight in the game. That is the true extreme. Buying the game. You were intending to sit this one out. No, I've killed 3 mobs in 2 hours. I am ready to kill shit. Let's go. You're goddamn right I don't want to sit this one out. I'm ready to go to war.
I want to fight.
Is it to put up with whatever they do to you so long as you get to see another day?
That is an awful lease voice. Zach, you could do better than that. That is a terrible lease voice. That's the worst lease voice I've heard. Even Jesse, who's not doing any voices, did a better lease voice. Come on now, pal.
I love how she's going around talking down to this guy. Meanwhile, she's been gallivanting around Eorzea as one of the scions of
Early
the
Star
Seventh
Blood
Dawn.
lease. There it is.
Everything's cool for her. Meanwhile, this guy's been a fucking refugee.
Is there anybody who enjoyed the early Star Blood lease? Is there anybody who was like, I love this character? So good. I don't think so. It's like impossible to like lease at the start.
With the U.S. troops coming around, fucking with them, and then she's gonna come in and tell him, oh, is this what it's okay for you?
Gee, did Jesse like lease from the start?
Oh my god, like she's a dumb bitch. Yeah, she's a dumb bitch.
Oh, police. Oh, Conrad! Hey, Mango!
Yeah.
And that guy.
Proxy with our vastly inferior ones.
Wait, the Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy. So the Alliance is America.
What's that guy called?
Mefrid.
Yeah, Mefrid.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this. Yeah, this has been going on for a while.
Christ, I miss the Cold War.
That was not good. All right, I think this is a good place to stop for the MSQ today. We'll do some more of this tomorrow. I plan on it.
Can you do that? Give a woman an orgasm?
Just close your eyes. Because when the menu comes on,
I mean, not like 2 though.
At least his transformation feels good, I guess. Whoa! This is the passion of my ascension. Very well.
Move your mouse!
Holy shit! That's the best diet plan I've ever seen. Give me some of that meal.
Do you want a bite?
I'm on a diet, but thank you.
You're taking off your hood. Wow, that was a gun.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it was a gun! What the fuck? I thought it was just a sound effect.
That's not a real gun, is it, Clark?
Gods.
What do you see? What do you see? What do you see?
He doesn't care. He doesn't
The ocean's
care.
already been Americanized. Found the roads.
Loser. Oh, you made the queue? Oh, there's crawlers there. Good job, crawlers.
Guys, it's good. We're getting there. The line's moving along just fine.
Good job, crawlers.
On their way.
Rule number 1. Remember
Good
to
job,
always
crawlers.
stand in line. Rule number 2. Don't push in.
Yeah, I know he doesn't know what Bioshock is.
What a great story this expansion was. What a phenomenal story. What a phenomenal story.
Yeah, I still rate it higher than Endwalker.
To try to save it and failed. They went back and he watched all of his friends dissipate into the ether and be
Endwalker's not
lost
finished
in the final
yet
attempt to
though.
hold back the flood and is not allowed to do the same.
Isn't.
Been
We'll go down that road.
100
Start the
years
debate. Begin the engines. Endwalker is complete. This is a new adventure.
Despair, believing himself to be a failure, being able to only watch the consequences of his several failures play out with no ability to communicate or interact with any of those suffering from his failures. And despite all of that, he only ever wanted to help. He wanted to help when the Sin Eaters were attacking the village that we were trying to save and killed those poor soldiers, the medic and the
Kind of like you, Jesse. Like, all I try to do is help
more
you move
saddened
your
by his
mouse out of the
inability
middle of
to
the cutscene. That's all. You
things
see,
right
it's
and by
here.
his
See
own
this? You go like
century
this.
of loneliness
That's,
and loss.
I mean, We're just trying to help. Oh, I'm on here.
This is so dumb.
Oh, that Xenos is
Bring
alive?
back Gaius as well. This is so dumb. Maybe you want to bring back Gaius as well.
You know, you say this now, Jesse. You say it now, but oh, bro. You know what's gonna really upset you is they explain it really well.
Oh. Twisters, dude. There it goes.
Yeah, it's the way he says it. Yeah, it is. It's not the same shirt. That's a button-up shirt. This is a different shirt. What is that? Is he a ghost?
Yes! Come on! Yeah!
Why are you a ghost?
Woo! Come on! Yeah! Wah! Fuck you, bitch!
He can finally rest. I want to know where Nups and Alex are up to. They've been doing their Dragon Song.
Oh, it's going super good. Shell shock. I haven't died once. Oh.
Never say it. Never say it. Never say you've never died. Never say it. Never say it. It'll all end badly. DSR Pro killed him. Oh, we'll find out when Alex gets here later today. There's a new interview with Yoshi P where he mentioned FF16 English cast will be all European instead of American to avoid American accents for that authentic medieval fantasy experience.